Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the step-by-step process in creating a church flyer just like this. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, kindly subscribe to my channel. And if you are old here, thank you for clicking on this video. Let's get started. First of all, I'm going to open my Photoshop and I'll go to File to choose a layer we are going to work with. So I'll go to File, go to New. Then we'll be using 8 by 9 inches. So our width will be 8 and our height will be 9. For the resolution and the rest, we are going to leave it like that. And I'll click on Create. Okay. So this is our canvas. So first of all, I'm going to unlock my background and I'll bring my background onto my canvas. So I'll click on Files. So I'm going to upload these backgrounds in the description and I also put it in the comment section. So this is the background we are going to use, but I'll add these two other backgrounds to it, which you can use for other flyers or other church flyers. So I'll drag my background onto my canvas and I'm going to stretch it. So I'm using Alt and I'll left click to stretch, okay? And kindly note, don't drag one side and pull it. It's not advisable. So you just press your Alt and you drag all sides together, okay? So do it that way. All right. So from there, I'm going to bring my image onto my canvas or onto my background. Okay, so we have our image here. This image we'll be using for this tutorial. Okay, so after bringing my image onto my canvas, I'm going to draw a rectangle and I'll blur it on top of my image. So we will click on our rectangular tool. I'll draw a rectangle. There are so many ways to achieve what I am about to do. So you can draw the rectangle, then you go to filter, then you go to blur, you go to cushion blur, then you rasterize, or you can convert to. So let's convert that to a smart object. Okay, so I'll do it this way. So you can do it this way, or let me show you another procedure. You see, I always say there is no step-by-step. There is no algorithm or a particular steps you need to follow to create a flyer. Okay, it's about you knowing the various tools and how you can use the tools to achieve what you want. So I can actually come to gradients, okay? I can come to gradients and you can see I've been able to create what I'm still looking for. You should get it. So, there are no, but I'll prefer I go with a triangle, the one I've blurred. So let's use this for this tutorial. Okay, so now let's write our text on our flyer. Okay, so let me start with the name of the church. So I'm going to click in and then I'll go to, so I've actually written all the information, all the text I need here. So I'll just copy and be pasting them, okay, to speed up work. So destiny part, so I'll press Ctrl A to select all, and I'll come to paragraph and I'll center everything, and I'll uncheck the box here, okay? Then I'll change the font to 12. I think 12 will be okay for me. So I'm going to change the font to 12. And I'll duplicate this and write our present, okay? So we are what we are presenting, so present in that order. Then I'll come and write the name of the pastor. So you can write the name of your pastor. For that one too, I'll duplicate it. So I can duplicate the first one. So with a duplicate, I'm using Alt. And I'll right click, then I'll drag. That is what I'm using to duplicate. So please be with me, don't get lost. So I want to use word. And I write the pastor's name. So the name of the pastor is also in the text here, Prophet Dr. Chris Adom. Okay. So I also duplicate the text here also, and I write the name of the pastor. So I can right click and go to duplicate layer, and I'll duplicate it. I'll press OK, and I'll drag it down using the arrow keys, and I write the name of the pastor. So Prophet Chris Adom. Okay, I think it's okay. But you see, you can see that the interval between the text are too large. Okay, please don't be scared. Okay, you can find that in the property panel. So under the property, you can see the size. So you see it's at 53. That is why. So I can leave it at auto. So auto, it picks the initial. So it picks for the auto, it picks the default. So I'm going to leave it at. Now drag to the side. Then the auto is too spacious for me, so I'll still reduce the space there, and I think this is okay for me. Then from there, I'm going to write the dates of the program. So the date of the program. So that will be on Thursday. So let me still press my Alt and drag duplicate to the other side, and I'll come to my text file. And I write my date there. So I'll double click on the text, then I'll paste it. So for here, I want to do it left align. So I still come to my property. So under my paragraph, there is left align here. Okay. So in that order. So this way. And I think I'm good to go. So I think this way, so we are done with the top. Then let's come and write our the theme for the program itself. So that one, so let me still duplicate. I love duplicating, okay. So let me duplicate. So it's Eagles Gathering, okay. Eagles Gathering. So Eagles, that is. So Eagles, let me still come to my text. Let me copy them. Let's make faster. Okay, so I have my Eagles here. So I can increase the size here, or I can just press Ctrl T. Okay, and I'll still press my Alt and my right. I'll make it bigger. So I'm leaving it at 77. I think 77 is too big. Let me leave it at 74. And I don't want it capital. I don't want the uppercase. I want it small. So if you want it small, you come to the type options under your property and you uncheck the T's here. You see, we have it here, okay? So let's duplicate it. Also, let me ask this question: How are you going to know that your texts are in line or they're in the middle as you want it? Okay, so in able to do that, you can, For me, I've enabled my ruler at the top. So if you are seeing my top, you can see the ruler at the top. But if you don't have it, you can come to view, then you look for ruler. Okay, so you can see ruler here. So when you click on it, you see when I click on it, my ruler is gone. When I go to the view back, I click on my ruler, it's back. Okay, so you just drag your ruler from this side onto. So you first select your layer. So you drag it select. Okay, you can see everything. You can now pull it to pick the ruler. And you can see everything will be in line from there. Okay. So let's come back to our text file. We copy our gathering. We paste our gathering. Okay. Then we still drag it to the middle to pick. Alright, so I think we are done with this one. So let's add our next test, that is that doubled. So for that one to let me see what I have that in my text file. I don't have that, so I'm going to type it. Okay, so let's go. DB. So that is wealth. Oh, I can't see my text. So let me change the font to, I think 21 will be okay for me. I think yes, 21 is okay. So wealth transfer. Okay. What am I spelling? So how you transfer? And for that one, I'm going to put it on a rectangle. Okay. So you see from our layer panel, you can see the rectangle is rather on our text. So I need to drag that below it. And you can see it's visible now. Okay, it's visible. But you see, our rectangle is having the same color with our background, so it's not really showing. So we come to our FX, we go to our blending options, and then in our blending options, we come to gradient overlay. So we are going to add a gradient to it. Okay. So I want a gradient of 2. So I'm picking this yellow here. Oh, this yellow, is it okay? I think let me pick this yellow here. And this side, I want a color, something to red. Okay, I think this is okay. This is okay. Then this is not how I want it. So it's at linear. I don't want linear. I want it to be let me choose radical. No, I don't want radical. Let me choose reflected. No, I will still use linear. I think I will still use linear, and I'll change the direction of the angle. Okay, so I have this way. Okay, so I want it this way. Okay, so and I'll press on OK. So I have that done. Then we'll move to our next test. That is our song illustration. So for that one, so let me just copy a text here from here. You see, I'm picking this text because of the font. So I can just change the font to, let's say 14. 14 is okay. So we have our song illustration. So we're almost done with the flyer. Song illustration. So illustration by Vessels of Destiny. Okay, so I have that covered. Let me change this. Let me increase it to, okay. So I have that covered. But I think the rest of our text won't do this. So let's pull this ones up a bit. Okay. Let's pull this ones up a bit. Let's put them up. Okay. And our text type, our paragraph, let's leave it at let's align. Okay. So let me drag this a bit bigger. I think we're almost done. We are done. I don't want this video to be long, no. So we are going to write at the time for the program. Okay, and the time is 6 p.m. The time is 6 p.m. each night, so right at 6 p.m. each night. And it's Sunday. The program will be on Sunday at 9 a.m. So the program actually starts on Thursday. Okay, so every day will be 6 p.m. but on the Sunday it's going to be at 9 a.m. So on the Sunday is going to be at 9 a.m. Then we add our location. So our location, let's say Accra, Ghana. Okay. Location, let's say Accra, Ghana. And let's drag this a bit here. Let's do the same illustration. And now, with the main flyer, we could realize that the eagle comes with some effect, okay? And to achieve that, we can come to our FX. Then we go to blending options. These are blending options. You click here. Okay. So you click on the first blending option. Then our style, okay? We are going to leave it at, so we are going to make that one outer because we want the effect to come out. We are going to leave it at outer, and the technique, we are still going to leave it at smooth. And our depth, we will pull it, so we need it more. You see, you can be checking, you can see there's an effect, okay? So let's put it down. And our size is too big. Let's bring it. You can see the effect. You see, as we are bringing, you can see the effect here. Okay, let's leave it at, I think it is okay. And then let's come below. So our highlights mode, let's still leave it at screen. Opacity, 50. Let me bring it down a bit. Okay, 72 is okay. And then our shadow, we still leave it at multiply and bring the opacity down a bit. Bring it to somewhere 24. Somewhere 24, I think somewhere 24 is okay. And let me add a bit of shadow to it. Okay, so under my shadow, we'll be at, let's leave it at multiply. So our blending mode, let's leave it at multiply. Our distance, it is okay. Our size, let's make it 10. Okay. So I think we are good to go. Then we are going to press OK or enter. So we are going to click on the eagle text and make a copy of our layer style. And we are going to paste that same copy on our gathering. Okay, so that's what we have now. So right now, let's change the color of our gathering to this. This color is too, it's not too bright. Okay, so I think this is okay. Alright, so I think this color is okay. Alright. So we are almost done. So we have our location here. Let's change the color of our location to, the next color is okay. No. Then let's add for more information. So for more information, call 0000000. All right. So we are going to leave that color, that text color at, let's leave it at white. So we are done. So here you are going to add the logo of your church to it. So basically we are done with the flyer. Thank you so much for clicking this tutorial, and please kindly subscribe and turn on notifications so that whenever I post a new video you'll be notified, and kindly share to others. You can also find us on Instagram, same as Typography, on Facebook, same as Typography, on Pinterest, on X, everywhere. You can find us there as Typography. So kindly follow us and I'll follow you back. Thanks so much for joining. Kindly leave me a comment if this video was helpful. Kindly leave me a comment in the comment section. Thank you very much and bye-bye.